Once in a place far away, a very long time ago, there was a boy named Roger. He was tall but a bit round. He lived in a big city where unusual things seemed to happen every day. For example, his uncle died. Anyway, Roger had lots of enemies in the city. All the people he used to like were now his enemies because he changed. He used to be a really successful banker named Ron, but he decided to go another way, and now he's a hobo named Roger. Because of this, his friends thought they didn't like him anymore, so they said, "You're our enemy now." And Roger was like, "Oh no, I have no friends but loads of enemies." Roger lives day to tomorrow by the change he gets off strangers outside McDonald's, but when he gets enough money, he goes to the local shopping center called Teco. He can only buy things when they are on sale, so he only buys things when they are on sale because he doesn't have any much money. Sometimes he even gets enough change to buy chicken when it's on sale, and he goes to the KFC and says, "Can you cook this for me?" And they do it because they are his enemies and they spit in the food. Yuck. Today, on the most windy and stormy and rainy and cloudy and sad of days, he decided he needed to eat and went to Teco. When he went inside, there was no baskets. This was weird. Roger thought that they must be giving them a break today, so he kept going. He saw that their bread was on sale, so he was going to buy it, and then a big, fat, hairy man ran up to him and said, "No, that's not for you!" And he took the sale sign away, which made the bread go back up to $100,000. This is all in the future, so that's normal for the future. Roger made a face similar to this, and he said, "But if you don't give me that, I will starve." And the fat man laughed, and his fat went bouncy from laughing. Then one of Ron's enemies died, so Ron felt his anger rising. This happens when his enemies die. And he punched the man so hard that his fat fell off, and the man was so angry that he cried blood. Then the lights went out so fast that Roger knew he was going to be murdered. A black mist came from the cereal boxes, and bacon was flying everywhere, pancake mix splashing all over the counters, freezers freezing at higher temperatures than normal so that it was freezing the frozen pizzas is too much. Ron ran way far away to the aisle that was always full of people. It had like loads of sweets and crisp. Yummy. There was like 15 monsters there, all black with eyes oogling with blood and tears that looked like bacon but were actually dead people's skin. He screamed, "Fat man, help!" But when the fat man came, he said, "You punched my fat, and now you will pay. I am your enemy now." And then he ran and went inside a freezer, but forgot the freezers froze too hard, and he died from freeze. Roger ran to an exit, was almost out when he tripped on something. He looked down and saw his enemy saying, "Help me! The pancakes were too string!" And then he said, "No, I am Roger. You are Ron's friend, not mine, Smelly." He ran out the door. He was safe. He got out. He escaped. He avoided death. He was alive. He was tall. He was safe. He was Roger. Then he went back in for the bread, but forgot about the monsters. So when he got the bread, the monsters came out between the slices and cried blood from their mouths, saying, "We are your enemies, Ron." He said, "How do you know my old name?" And they ate him, and he just fell down on the floor crying from death. His last words were, "I'm all your enemies." Then he fell down and died. Just before he died, he said, "I will now be a supermarket monster." So when you're in a supermarket, remember that Ron is waiting. In the future, though, because it's in the future, remember?